Hello YouTube, Robin Hood Bricks here, and today we're going to be looking at set 60338, Chimpanzee Smash Stunt Loop. Alright, well sorry for those expecting a ship build today, or something in the undersea cabinet, or maybe some progress on the fairground. No can do, I'm afraid, because I am like a kid at Christmas at the moment with this new wave of sets. And the buying has continued on in the background because I've just made another order with some more sets to secure the Forestman's hideout because, well, I need that if I'm Robin Hood Bricks, of course, don't I? Need a house in my own city, Brick Nottingham. So yeah, that will be coming very soon. But for the meantime, we've got this absolutely fabulous stunt set, 60338, Chimpanzee Smash Stunt Loop, which is quite hard to say. And obviously that's dominated by this huge loop that I'm really looking forward to using in a kind of nostalgic back to sort of Matchbox or Hot Wheels cars sort of era of my childhood. Then we've got the chimpanzee on the end, who I think is a play feature. You kind of hit him in the face and his fist smashed down or something similar. This winged bike, which I really like, apart from the colour perhaps. Spring green looks a bit odd to me. But my favourite detail of all is these fans with this sort of purple foam hands that are fans of this particular stunt. So I really like that very much. Now the price for this is £45 in the UK, which is quite a lot. Not cheap, but I think it will almost certainly be discounted soon, and then it will definitely be better value. But anyway, looking at the back very briefly, it seems we've got 3 different levels of difficulty. One just with the small ramp and the chimpanzee. Level 2 difficulty, well, with the wall as well. I suppose that's harder to make your thing go on target if that's there. And then 3rd level of difficulty is the whole shebang, of course, which will be what we're focusing on today, hopefully. So I'm just going to open this. I've already broken the seal. Ooh, lovely orange ramp parts galore. And that's it, 2 bags, instructions, and a very small sticker sheet with, what's that? Is that the, it's not the face, is it? Oh, I think it's his hands, the chimp's hands. So there we go, there's 2 stickers in there, which means the eyes and the, oh, the mouth isn't a sticker anyway. So the eyes must be printed. Fair enough. Right, so I'm not going to bore you with the build, but I'm going to get on with that. And I'm really looking forward to putting together all of these fabulous pieces. It's going to dominate this desk and it's going to be really hard to film, but let's go for it. You know, people say that I'm a wild chimpanzee. Not anymore. Maybe in my 20s. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe. I was so pleased at having built the chimpanzee that I almost forgot about the loop. Anyway, it's quite interesting actually. I thought I'd show you this piece before I built it all together, just because it's going to be hard to show you. But you can see it's completely at an angle in order to get that sort of spiral to one side. So that's quite interesting. I imagine we'll get some similar pieces like that in the loop roller coaster later in the summer, which will be even more expenditure. Whew! Right, so that was quite a quick build, but a very interesting one actually, especially on the build of the chimpanzee mechanism. I enjoyed that bit very much, and obviously making the loop is quite interesting as well, though there must have been quite a lot of airspace inside this box, I must say. Anyway, let's go through the main constituent parts. The first is this wonderful aeroplane themed bike. And look at that from above, it's absolutely perfect. There'd be loads of mock potential in there, and it's really nice they added a pinhole on the front so you could add a propeller piece as well. Very nice indeed. I'm not sure about the spring green colour, if I'm honest still. There is a red version in 60342, the Shark Attack Stunt Challenge. That stunt looks a lot less interesting, but the bike possibly a better colour. Then we've got a pilot themed stunt rider for the minifigure, and they've got a unique torso in this nice azure colour, and the red helmet in this new style for the first time as well. So I think that's a really good look. And they've also given us a blonde hair piece, just in case we wanted to take the helmet off and have an award ceremony or something at the end. And if you're not familiar with these bikes, they're absolutely amazing. They're just so easy to get rolling, and you can get them going quite fast, as we'll see later when we try and get this thing looping. But yeah, there is no complaints there whatsoever. And then on the other sort of mini side build, we've got these 2 fans of the stunt. We've got the guy with his new face and purple foam hand and a hot dog. And this young lady who's got a two-sided face, and that's brand new as well, with sunglasses on one side and just a regular smile on the back, with an ice cream as well. And I think that this just makes it, so I'm really glad they included this. Obviously, it needs to be made into a much bigger sort of stand full of people, I think, to make it really excellent. But it's a really good start. You have to see if you can get more of those purple foam hands as well, I think. So that is a really good start, I must say. And then we come on to the main thing, the chimpanzee jump. Now I'm bringing this in a bit sort of carefully, because if you wiggle it too much, he does sort of detonate, but that's fine because you need it on a knife's edge in order for it to get triggered by the bike, of course. And that was the really interesting mechanism that was the best part of the build. And there's the printed eyes on the front and the stickered hands on there as well. And the point being that on the way through the jump, you end up hitting him in the head, causing him to sort of scream. I don't know, hopefully not in pain, just in triumph, hopefully, let's say. And then his fists come down and smash these wall pieces that are mounted next to these tiki torches and plants. And I think if we just trigger that, you'll see that's quite satisfying. And if you push these down not too hard, they fly off much more easily. So if that wasn't enough, and that's when I got to that point in the build where I almost thought I'd finished and I was quite happy with it, there's the great big loop as well that we can mount on the front. And in this phase, we do have this sort of small gap here in the tiles, and that's because when we take this off, it will be seamless with the next part. But in that intermediate second level difficulty thing, there is that gap, but maybe the bump just makes it a little more tricky, so that's fine. Then we had the loop. Wow, look at that. Absolutely fabulous. The one thing I've got as a criticism of this loop is that it's orange. Not a problem, but I think it should have been purple for this one. It's partially because the other set, the much bigger one that has two loops, the 60339 double loop Stunt Arena, has a lime one and an orange one. So the fact that we're going to have two orange ones in total is a bit of a missed opportunity in my mind. One other minor criticism is they're joined at the bottom here to make them nice and sturdy, but they use grey pins for some weird reason, which made them actually quite wobbly. I've just replaced them with black ones. You've almost certainly got some spare ones. I mean, you get one spare one with this set, and that cures that problem. So, yeah, very impressive indeed. Now we've just got to attempt the incredibly hard jump of going all the way around there, in between those, over there, and hitting the chimpanzee. And it is very hard indeed, I must say. Or at least I'm not particularly good at these things. I'm not even very good at picking up the bike over the top of it. I basically had 20 goes of this before I started filming this take, and essentially I got him to do the loop once, and he missed the chimpanzee. But that's kind of good, I think, because if you just do it first time, every time, then, well, there's no sort of skill to it, no excitement. So I think if it becomes a bit of a skill, it makes a competition a lot more interesting. And I reckon we need some sort of scoring mechanism in order to work out how well we're doing, and maybe have this rider against some of the other ones in my collection. We've got the Rocket Rider, the Demolition Rider, and the Fire Rider, and I think I'm going to need all of them just to give me 4 goes really at having this work before having to retrieve them all off the floor and around my desk. And that's why the box is still here, as some sort of break. Right, what should we do for points then? All right, I propose a 4-way tournament between all of these riders, where you get 1 point for making the loop. You make 2 points for doing the loop and then completing the jump, but 3 points if you do all of that, but also trigger the chimpanzee in doing so. And I guess we're going to need absolutely tons of goes each to score any points at all. And what is everyone playing for? Well, the prize here is the overflowing crate of golden bananas, of course. What better a prize could you win on a chimpanzee game? Cool, let's get started. Okay, let's get this tournament started with the flying bike. I reckon we should have 3 goes each of this because I'm not very good at this sort of thing. So let's have a go. Oh, I'm going to call that 1 point for doing the loop. That was a good start if you ask me. Put that back on. Number 2. Ooh, number 2. Oh no, not fast enough on that one. Oh, not fast enough on that one. So, 1 point to the pilot stunt rider. Next in line is the rocket rider. So, very serious. Visors down. First attempt. Oh my word, we got a full jump, though we didn't hit the chimpanzee. So that is 2 points on the very first go. Wow, that was very impressive indeed. Oh, no. Not enough welly on that one. It sounds a lot different, this bike. A lot sort of smoother in a way. I don't know if that helps. Oh, no. Straight into the back of it. But he did trigger the chimpanzee, though I don't think that should count because, well, he didn't make the loop for a start. Good, good. Well, third in line in this closely fought competition is the fire stunt bike, which was gifted to the channel very generously. Ooh, that was a interesting miss and a take out of Mrs. Hood's picture. Number 2. Oh, nearly a loop. Third try. Oh no, I didn't think I did that one right. I'll give her another go. Oh, yes! 2 points also for that one. Brilliant. Well, the demolition stunt bike is my favourite on account of his kind of mashed up face, so I'm hoping he'll win, but no favouritism on the launches anyway. Oh, no, that was a complete mess. Oh, and he's kind of come out of his saddle. There we go. No, that wasn't enough speed at all. Oh! 2 points also. We're going to need some sort of tie-break situation. Well, weirdly, the bike that came with this set got the least points, so I guess they've come in 4th place. And we better do sudden death for the remaining 3 to get ourselves a winner. Oh, that was a clear miss. Shush. Oh, the full 3 points. That was absolutely amazing. Oh, wow. So that is the fire stunt bike. Better do a quick reset to give the third one a chance at equaling. Though I think it's very unlikely now, I must say. So, demolition bike. Oh, just 1 point for the loop. Well, that makes it quite clear, doesn't it? In third place, we've got the rocket bike. In second place, we've got the demolition bike. But winning with the only successful full thing of this I've done in a lot of things on screen and off screen is the fire stunt bike. So kudos to them. And I guess they win the coveted overflowing crate of golden bananas. Oh! Well done to our winner. There you go. Bananas absolutely everywhere. And well done as well to Lego. I mean, these bikes are absolutely fantastic to play with. Really good fun. It doesn't really get old. And I think if you had a course of all these different loops and jumps and all sorts of other obstacles, you could, well, get absorbed for absolutely hours. So I think it's a really fantastic toy, but also quite a fun build. I enjoyed very much building the chimpanzee. I enjoyed all the minifigures, the mayhem that ensued, and especially those purple foam hands, of course. So yeah, it's been a really good set that I've enjoyed a great deal. So yeah, 2 thumbs up from me. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe for more awesome LEGO videos. And if you value this channel, there are many ways in which you can support it. Do check out the links in the description below. And next time on Robin Hood Bricks, I think we'll be doing yet more express train modifications, just because they're very popular right now with it being a brand new set. So we're kind of taking more of a pause from our current projects that were underway. Sorry about that. Another brick haul on Wednesday. And then, well, maybe we'll get to something old on Friday, or maybe it'll be something new next week. Who knows? But until all of that, See you! Chimpanzee smash!